Well, good morning and welcome back to the channel. I'm a little place called IIIat, going down to the south of France. Very tiny little place. There's nothing here at all, but it is very, very quiet. I did actually get here yesterday and I had a day in the van. I just couldn't be bothered getting out, doing anything, seeing anybody. I just wanted a day of just doing nothing yesterday. So I got here yesterday morning about 9 o'clock and herbitised. We all do it sometimes. I just really couldn't be bothered. So anyway, today is another day. So we're going to have a look around. I'll show you just about where we are. So this is the little park up. There's only 4 bays and the services are down that road there. So as you come in, we'll go have a ride round. But it is set in a very nice, quiet little spot. As you can see, it's pretty gorgeous, and it's very, very quiet. Which is, I think, what I needed yesterday was just a day of quiet, because where I was parked up, where that the river was, River Song, whatever it was called. All night long there was bikes, motorbikes, Harleys, cars screeching up and down, and it did do my boxing a little bit. I think that's why I needed just a day of doing diddly squat yesterday. So we've got the e-bike out, so we're going to have a little look around this little town. Like I said, there's not a lot here. This is why I come here, because it's nice and quiet. But we'll have a little ride around and let's have a look. But there is a big fishing pond I want to show you, so let's go have a look. Now this big fishing pond here, I came with the sole purpose to have a little bit of a fish, but when I came here yesterday, and as you can see probably today, it is full of people. It's a very busy spot. One guy's asleep. Now you pay €7 for this. Yes, something wrong. There you go. He's got to fling his lead in. Yup. Day tickets for this place is €7, and there's some apparently big carp in here. But it's such a busy place, I didn't fancy it. I just didn't fancy it. They've got all this fancy gear which costs thousands of pounds, and I've got a telescopic rod and a reel which cost about £4. I don't think I'd fit in. And I know it's nothing to do with that, and I know it's just sitting about doing bugger all, but I really can't be bothered with it today. It's a nice day though. But I've seen pictures online of this place, and there are some big fish in here. And I've not got the bait for it. Well, in saying that, I have. Stupid, I just can't be bothered. So let's keep wandering. So they do have toilets here, and they've got everything that they need, these little fisher people. But I have been told, with the reviews online for this place, because obviously I always do a little bit of research when I get here, that the local fishermen are not happy with people coming from outside. They get a bit antsy and very offensive. And that's one of the reasons why I can't be bothered, because I know, and I've been to some places where they just don't like people coming in from outside fishing in their pond, because they see it as their pond. And it's not, it's the community's pond, but because they fish it all the time, they get a little bit That's my fish, that's my thing, that's my everything. So we'll leave them to it. We'll just have a walk, well, wander around the little village, and it is a little village. The obligatory church. Well, if the new Pope's gonna come and visit this place. But it is such a lovely day today. And I think that is the village. I told you it was small. Yeah, that is the village. So there's one restaurant, there's one church, so you can either go that way and go out of the village, go that way, go out of the village, or go back. Well, all right then. So that's a big pond, and yet it's private. I'll show you that. A lovely, lovely little private pond that is, look at that. That's somebody's private pond on their private land. Lucky buggers. Never mind. If you ever win the lottery, that's the sort of thing I'm going to get. With a great big fence around it. There's another little pond there. So we're back to where we started. That is the whole village. What can I say about that? But the views are nice. I'll just go back to where I came from because there's a nice little view. And this is the way I came into this little tiny place. So you can tell by this, I really am in the middle of nowhere because I'm just surrounded by fields and different bits of scenery. And there's the view of the church there. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? Is that a cat? It is, it's a pussycat. Oh, so there's a pussycat just sat in his little field. But how's that for views? It's not so bad, is it? Reminds me of a little house on the prairie. Oh. But it's lovely and quiet here. Like I said, that other place where I was, you know, the parkour was a bit of a dump. Lovely place, lovely little village. I really enjoyed the little village where you can go through all the rat runs. But the traffic noise and the motorbikes, these little 50cc bikes just kept whizzing up and down and up and down, up and down. And you just get sick to death of it. You really get sick to death of it. I'm in one of those moments, I'm in one of those periods, I think, where I just can't be bothered. And I need to snap out of it. But that's depression for you and anxiety. It does this to you sometimes. And people say, oh, you've got to get out of it. And look at where you are. You're in a fantastic place. It doesn't matter where you could be, where you are in the world. It still doesn't negate the fact that you feel that way. Well, tomorrow's another day. And all's good in the world. I've got no problems. I've got no issues. I'm just feeling a little bit that way out. So we'll crack on, we'll plod on. We've got many miles to go yet, many places to see, which is good. I'll get over this little hump and everything will be groovy in the world again. So let's crack on and go back to the van. And the pussycat is still sat in his field, just chilling. He's got to watch out because there's birds of prey around here, they'll have him. Anyway, good old pussycat. Whee! Got my squeaky brakes. I need to get some new pads when I get back, and a new rear tyre as well. Temperature wise, it's not too bad, we're getting there. Sun's finally out. We had quite a bit of rain last night. Watch what I'm doing. But today it's a really nice day. Yesterday it started out all right, but then it just went absolutely pants. It went cloudy and just rained. But what a lovely day today it is. Maison d'Associates. Turn left here. There's that little restaurant. It's the only restaurant in the village. Hello. I've given up saying bonjour because there are just a lot of ignorant people. Now, strap in, I'm having a moan. France is a lovely place. Can't argue with that. Lovely scenery, lovely place. But the people, they're on a different level. They are so ignorant, it is unbelievable. They have no manners whatsoever. And they think they have a right to everything and to go anywhere they want without actually thinking of anybody else. Now, I've encountered this, and it's not just a personal thing, it's an actual fact. I've encountered this so many times while I've been over here. They think they have a right to sit in the middle of traffic and just have a chat. They think they have a right just to open the doors and have no consequences. They are so ignorant. You can look them in the eyes and say hello or bonjour, and they'll just walk past and say nothing. And you think, God almighty, how can you live that way? But it's just a culture thing, and you've got to get used to it. Personally, I just think it's ignorance and manners cost nothing. But anyway, when you've got views like this, I'm not really that fussed anymore. Let's have a little look up this little trundly track. Oh, I bet I end up in somebody's house or just a field. We want it to. But it's a very bumpy McRoad. Jesus Christ. Wish I'd never come down here now. It's a dead end. Yeah, it's a dead end. Oh well. Everything's worth a good look. So there you go. I'm looking here as little birdies and crickets and stuff. It's that quiet. It's great. So this is this little place. And it really is a nice little place. I needed this. I needed to get away from the madness of traffic and rubbish like that. So this is well worth a visit. There's nothing here. There's just this little tiny village, and there's a nice little fishing pond. So if you wanted a bit of tranquility and just to get away from it for a day or so, this is a place for it, and I would recommend it. I'd come here again because it's such a peaceful little place. Now the only thing, my only gripe, there's always a gripe to it, is the road here, this road here, where I'm parked. In the evening, when the fishermen have finished fishing, they all use this road to come down here. They turn around and then they go back up. But it's usually only for about an hour, which I can put up with. But I've also got to remember, I'm in their territory. I'm in their place. So you've got to put up with these little things. But the traffic the other night, no. I'm not putting up with that. That was just, no. So yeah, this is a great place. It's lovely and quiet. I'm glad I came here. So we're going to move on. Tomorrow we're going to go down to past Lyon, in between Lyon and Orange. So we're going to head down there tomorrow. It's about a 2-hour drive, 60-70 mile, and we'll pick it up again tomorrow. So come along for a ride, have a great day, and I'll see you again. Bye.